Hello, how is everyone? Welcome back. It's Julie with Julie's Pages. Today we are going to be breaking down our last paycheck of July. So we're going to stuff our, yeah, we're just going to stuff some cash. Our bills, our expenses, and our savings binder. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so let's move some of this stuff out of the way and just get what's important. So, how is everyone doing? Did you make it through the week okay? I am so glad that this week is over. It really wasn't a bad week per se, but it was a week. It was a week. All right, so this is our paycheck from July 18th, and we are stuffing $2,107. So let's get our calculator and all right, so there we go. $2,107 all ready to be stuffed. Ay, ay, ay. And I do have to apologize. My neighbors are still getting a roof, and Bella has decided that they are the enemy and she is going to bark at them. So I will try to edit out as much of the barking as possible. All right, so this is our breakdown worksheet that we use. We got paid yesterday on Friday the 18th. So we are going to put $460 to the mortgage. We are going to do $177 to the second mortgage. We're going to do $60 for the water. We're going to do $220 for our cell phone. That is 4 lines and 2 phones. My Kindle Unlimited subscription gets $12, something I cannot live without. I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to. That's my one guilty pleasure, is my Kindle Unlimited. And electric is $300, and we are keeping our fingers crossed that it's not any higher than that, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It's summer, it's hot, it's ridiculous. All right, so this totals $1,229. All right, so then groceries is going to get $350. Gas is getting $50. Kids is getting $50. I asked Levi this week if he wanted to do any school shopping, and he said, nope, I'm good. I'm like, your shirts are getting a little small there, bud. And he's like, it's fine. I was like, all right, I'll revisit in another week. Pets is getting $50. Household is getting $25. Personal care is getting $5 this week. And miscellaneous is getting $20. So that is a total of $550. Our normal 2-week breakdown. All right, our savings binder, Tiny Tuesdays, are getting $40. That's $20 a week. Wee Wednesday is getting $58. Savings with Friends for our group plays and our collabs is $100. Freebie Friday is $50. Pets is $30. This is different from our pets category over here. This is for vet visits, flea medicine, heartworm medicine, that type of thing. So that is a savings binder that we do. And Christmas is getting 50. So this will be a total of $328. So altogether, this is the $2,107. All right, so that is how our paycheck is breaking down. And yeah, pretty normal. So we're just gonna slide this over here. We're gonna start with, I just use one binder for our bills and expenses. I might break it into two eventually, but right now one works for us. So we are gonna add $460 to the mortgage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 and 60. So in our mortgage now we have a mess. a mess. All right. So we have 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 859, 910, 920, 921. We are adding an additional $20 to principal each month. I know it's not a lot, but it is going to add up, and it's going to shave almost a year off of our term, and like, what was it? I don't know, a crazy amount of interest too. So we're gonna start with the 20 and then we're gonna work our way up, but right now that's what we can do. So second mortgage is again 177, so 150, 75, 6, and 7. And now we are going to have, and the reason we decided to do that with the first mortgage instead of the second mortgage is because it saved us more money in the long run. And that's the whole goal, is to save the most money. So our second mortgage payment is 102, 253, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. So that is why we decided to go with that route. All right, we already did car insurance, internet, Sirius. So water is getting 60. And that's getting 3 20s, 20, 40, and 60. Nothing in there. We do empty these at the end of every month. Cell phone is getting 220, 100, and 220. If there's anything left, it goes into the buffer envelope. So that's what helps us pay. Kindle Unlimited gets 12. That's what helps us if electric is more than what we budgeted. We just take it out of that buffer. So Kindle Unlimited got 12, and electric is getting 3. 1, 2, and 3. Fingers crossed we're going to be less than that, but I seriously doubt it. So like right now we have 115 in our buffer. So if electric is more than 300, we can take it out of our buffer. All right, so now on to our expenses. Groceries is getting 350. So 1, 2, 3, and 50. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 700 for the month. I think we are more on target this month for that, so that's good. Gas is getting 50. So we now have 50, 100, 110, 115, because we had leftover from last month. If we have leftover in these envelopes, it just rolls over. So kids is getting 50, so we have 100. There's that. Pets is getting 50. So we have 50, 1, 110, 115, 116, 117 altogether in pets, which is good because Bella's food is super expensive. Household is getting 25. So in household, we now have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. that. Personal care is getting 5. So we now have 20, 25, and 30. We had to kind of redistribute a little differently this month because I had to up the grocery bill, or grocery budget, not bill. Miscellaneous is getting 20, so it has 20, 40, 41, and 42. Since Haley is home for the summer from college, our grocery bill went a little up. So I had pretty much had us down to the, you know, a specific amount and what we ate each week. And then here comes Haley home from college, which I'm very glad she came home for the summer, but I forgot what it was like to feed 4 instead of 3. And then I also forgot to mark off that we stuffed all of these. So we will mark these off now because we did stuff them. All right, so next to stuff is our savings binders, and I just keep these in here. So Tiny Tuesday is going to get $40. So that's 2 20s. And then I'll just come in here and pull it when I film the video, and then I also break down the 20s. So We Wednesday, which is Micro Wednesday and month ahead, is getting 58, 20, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's that one. Savings with Friends gets 100, so it gets 2 50s. Freebie Fridays gets 50, so it gets 20, 40, 45, and 50 because it's 25 a week for those. So speaking of Freebie Fridays, make sure to check out yesterday's video. I had an announcement at the end if you're interested in that. Pets is getting 30, and this one has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. That's what we stuff each month in our pets. And then Christmas gets the last 50, so it means we did everything correct. Christmas gets 100 every month. Or I should say every paycheck. Christmas gets 100. So on our 3 paycheck months, it gets 150. So we can mark off those 2. So there is that. That's our paycheck breakdown and our cash stuffing. That was a short and quick video today. The next time you'll see this one, we will be unstuffing and hoping that everything came under budget, which is what we all hope for, right? So yeah. So like I said, check out yesterday's video. I had an announcement at the end about Freebie Friday, so there is that. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this now before Bella starts barking at the roofers because they're starting to make a lot more noise. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would be forever grateful. So take care, be kind, have an amazing day. Bye-bye.